So first of all, you want to start off with your fender here. And now you want to add a circle while viewing it on the side view. RY90. Move the circle and like align it where the fender is. Yeah. Delete half of the circle and only keep like where you want your fender flare to be. I want it to be like right around here so it doesn't touch like the two-tone area of this car's fender. It's fine for the lines to go a little over the fender because we're gonna fix that later. Now move it out a little bit by pressing G and X. Just move it out a little bit. You're gonna go over here to extrude extrude, and then press like left click, hold onto it, and then like pick extrude along normals. Now you wanna drag this thing up a little bit. Click this, and press vertex, and G and X, G and Z, while only selecting these two at the bottom. In fact, there's a different way. You can pick either to do like a fender flare this way, or if you want to delete these and just put a triangle. Now you can press G twice to start like working on like the flow of the fender flare. Oh yeah, also make sure you check your face orientation by pressing this, and if it's red, select all of it, Alt N, and flip. Just press G twice so you can slide the vertice down. Now when you think you're satisfied with this, you wanna press G and X and move it over to where like this is about to clip through. Like the last vertex here at the top is about to clip through. Now you wanna select these and move them back out by pressing G and X and just move this back out. Make sure it's like barely, like this thing is about to clip. It's fine if like the face itself is clipping, but that doesn't really matter at the moment. Okay, now you want to press G and X and move this a little out. Select all these by holding Alt and just click on like an edge here to select all of this. E and X. Okay, now you want to select all of this here. Make sure you don't select these down here. So you only have like this part over here selected right now. You want to go in front view. Press F3 on your keyboard. Type in shear. And then use the shear tool to change this up. Right now I think it's a little too wide, so you can just move this in. You want to make it a little less wide. And F3, shear, and then adjust. And then you can hand adjust the curvature. Now you want to shade auto smooth. And then remove this extrusion that we just did actually. Select this and select this. Make sure you're in edge select so you don't select what's here in the middle. Press E and X, S and X, 0. Make sure the extrusion passes this or else this will happen. Now you want to select this and this over here. Control B to do a bevel. You might want to do it for this part too. This corner here. Just Control B to put the bevel in. Make like a small bevel. Now to solve this issue of the fender clipping in, it's actually very simple. You just go here, go in X-ray mode, and just start deleting chunks of the fender, but make sure not to delete too much. Then you can do some final adjustments to make sure this fits a little nicer. Now you want to mirror, Control A, all transforms, add a weighted normal, and now apply all of these. And yeah, make sure to clear sharp if some of these sharps appear. And then if you want to make it even smoother, you can add a subdivision surface, but doing this can also cause some clipping. Actually, hold on, let me delete this body line that was in the fender before, because that's causing some fitment issues. I want to move it out a tiny bit too to avoid any clipping issues. And this basically makes it look a lot smoother. And that's the end of my tutorial.